Hey guys, Ranger here, and welcome back to another reaction and commentary and review video. And this is a video that I found. Nobody requested it, but it is Ambient, Prologue, by a little bit different. And from the description, it's an action adventure. It's an action adventure video game, and this is the prologue to it. Now, this was done 2 years ago, 2015. I'm not sure. I don't think this is out yet, but let's check this out because it looks really good. So let's check this out, and hopefully this is still in development. I hope so, and I hope this does not get CMD'd, because that would just be completely bull. So let's check this out and see what it is. Now again, nobody requested this, but I'm curious as to what this is. So let's check it out. Starting the video in 3, 2. Oops, let me full screen. Starting the video in 3, 2, 1. Click. Alpha stage. Okay. A little bit different. Okay. Ambient. Prologue. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
Isn't it too early for the moon to rise?
What do you mean?
The moon. Why did the unicorn raise it this early?
Creanie, unicorns don't raise the moon.
Don't they? Huh. So that's why Star Swirl only showed us how to raise and set the sun. So why aren't they moving the moon? What if it falls? Or something even worse?
Oh, come on. Why did my video suddenly stop playing? Sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened. I honestly have no idea what just happened. All I know, I don't understand what happened. Everything was going good, and for some reason it just stopped. I don't know why. My connection, I'm still connected. I don't know what happened. Thanks, YouTube. Thank you. Okay, resuming. Just picking it up from where it cut off. So, started the video again. I apologize for that. From 1 minute and 6 seconds, starting the video again. Hopefully this will work this time. So, ready, 3, 2, 1, click.
It won't fall, silly.
But then why do the unicorns keep the sun up if they don't have to watch the moon?
The moon is moving on its own. Ponies don't need to help it.
So it's okay that it's up this early?
I guess so. It causes no problems to us, so it's okay. Let it do what it wants.
Okay. Weird.
Wow. Oh man. That is beautiful. Wow. Okay. First off, the character models are really interesting. I have definitely never seen the character models designed like this in anything before, so this is definitely interesting.
Nice place out here. The forest keeps getting redder and redder.
Yes, the reddest forest on the land.
That's
I
beautiful.
guess it means we are near the zebra's country.
Now, of course, I do notice some clipping issues with the character's movement, hair, and head movements. But this is alpha. This is alpha.
We are all the same.
So, and this was 2 years ago.
I understand why ponies care so much about if they are unicorns, or pegasi, or earth ponies.
The voice acting
It's not
is
right
also
to
really
divide
good.
themselves.
Okay, I get it. You've said all this a lot of times already. The Earth ponies seem okay with us, don't they?
Star Swirl settled with them somehow.
It would be good
I guess we
if
just
there
don't
was
talk to
subtitles
them too
added to
much,
it.
because they could get angry and start to talk about all this "you are an alicorn" stuff. We will just hang around out of the camp, so they won't get angry.
Okay, I'm sure there's something we can do here. Maybe snowball fight?
You are not nearly at the skill level to be levitating yet. Hey!
I can still do this the Earth Pony way.
Oh, dear sister. That's a war. Golden.
Oh, cool.
Whoa! Close enough.
Oh, that's cool.
Golden Veronica!
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice one.
Golden Veronica!
That's really cool.
Whoa! Close enough. Hey! Get over here, you little one. Veronica.
Whoa, nice one.
Whoa! Close
Oh,
enough.
nice one.
Okay, this is really cool, and I'm curious about this particular
Golden
mechanic,
Veronica!
if it will have further implementation, further use. Now, one of the things that really shines for me with this particular thing, with this particular alpha build, is the background. I love the scenery, the woodland scenery and everything. It's really gorgeous. I love the like a dawn or a dusk-like setting, and it really does have a really beautiful environment. Like that's honestly one of my favorite things here, is how lush and beautiful that it looks. And okay, like that right there. The shadow animation was really good there.
Beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Something wrong, sis?
No, it's just... I just hope that we were close to land, you know, warm, without this dumb snow.
Well, we failed once again, didn't we?
But there could never be a winter. How could it have turned so white? That's just scientifically impossible. This place always was one of the hottest places in the world. We have searched for 4 years already. I'm sure we have made at least 3 or 4 loops around the whole land. Why haven't we found any signs of this land without snow? Even all the locals we have met have no idea what happened years ago. I guess there's no hope to find anything after all, Creanie. I wish we'd actually go home. What am I talking about? We don't even have a home! Stupid unicorns! Stupid queen! Stupid arrogance!
Hey, whoa! There's no need to be that harsh. It's okay, sis. I'm sure we'll figure it out in time.
But we can't do this forever. Going from one town or group to another? Star Swirl had hardly taught us anything, because we'd all been too busy with other matters than studying.
I still don't get it. On the first day, Star Swirl dealt just perfect with every pony from the new groups, and the second day, he screwed everything up.
Yes, and it's exhausting.
It's okay, sis. You know what's the most important part of our traveling? We are together, and we are free. It's so great, isn't it? Remember, Dad said all the time that wherever we go, what problems or challenges we will or won't face, we should stay together, right? And we are.
Yes, we are.
And even if we live in this winter forever, we always will have this warm feeling of love in our hearts.
You are so poetic.
Sure, I am Crenita after all, the Princess of Art.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Princess of Art.
I have to admit though, the pink flowers kind of make me think of like the final boss fight with the boss with the boss in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. But that aside, I love the layout design. I love the layout design, and I love the depth perception that it gives with the land, like getting a bit blurrier out in the distance. And I love how this looks.
Rock has an inscription on it.
Yes. I never seen such symbols.
Oh, so you can zoom in.
Maybe we found something interesting after all. Hey, look, there's another one.
Now the shadow effects are good. I mean, they're actually on par with the character movements.
It seems like they're leading us somewhere.
They definitely might. Let's go.
I see a structure there. I'm also curious, like, if this world is actually assets. I doubt it's assets from something, but it could be, if it's fully created, then they did a
Let's go,
great job. I
Queenie.
love it.
If we don't find anything, you will have your time to look at some rocks then.
Whoa. I saw that with her eyes, and I was I got worried there, afraid that there was something behind her.
I bet the next one's behind this rock. Can you get it out of here?
Ciel, flavescent, golden! Ah!
Whoa! I thought she was just going to levitate it. Wow.
Oh, by the way, Creanie, you should probably go over your fireworks spell again. Or levitate some small rocks. You must begin elementary spells soon, so Star Swirl can test you next week.
This again? I hate magic.
Just imagine, you can levitate water or cast fire. Star Swirl taught me an amazing trick, casting fire in different colors.
You're able to do it?
Yes, I did.
Wow, cast it!
Now? No, it's a forest. It's dangerous to cast fire here. And I still can't control it well.
Oh, come on, please?
I'll show it to you somewhere else, Creanie.
I really love the background and all. I mean, like, that's definitely one of my favorite things here. Now, I love the atmospheric shots that it does with the characters in the cutscenes, and how that the background seems a bit faded, and the particular way that the character models are built really does add good ambience to it, and really good, and the music.
Oh, it's too high. We won't make it.
The music is also very beautiful. Pardon me. Whoa, okay. The music is also beautiful. Like, it's very soothing. Excuse me. It's very soothing and very calming. It's really gorgeous.
Astra!
Oh, she can levitate.
Astra!
Okay. Okay, so this is a meter that shows, like, I guess, concentration. Okay.
Oh, by the way, what's up with this stallion you talked to on the way here? That tall black unicorn that was with us a while ago.
Oh, him. Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? You were talking with him non-stop. Come on, tell me about him.
Creanie, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What? Are you serious? Astra, we promised each other, without secrets.
What do you want to know? He's just a stallion, that's all.
I don't think that you would talk with just a stallion so much.
Creamy, he's boring.
No way.
Again, another thing that I love is the interactions.
It's getting colder. Let's go back to the camp. We will continue our search tomorrow.
No, Astra. I'm sure we'll find something soon, so let's go.
Creamy, stop. We're going back.
Catch me then.
What? Hey, where are you going? Come back.
I love the character
Hey,
interactions.
Come back here.
I like how the characters actually talk
Creamy, stop.
with one another. Dang, she's fast. The fog and the effect here really makes it look like a blizzard is coming. And it really does make it look good. Oh crap, oh crap. What on earth?
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh my. I never heard anything like that.
Hey, look.
Hey, Creamy, where are you going?
Astra, just look at these rocks. They're glowing.
Wow. Oh, well, it's great, but... Creamy, I understand that
froze
you're
there for a second.
curious, but we really need to go back to camp. We seriously must get out of here.
Oh, come on. You're scared by some creepy noises from the forest? Seriously?
It was you who cried a few minutes ago.
It just slipped out, okay? I am a filly after all.
Let's go back to the camp.
No, sis, please, just look here. Isn't it amazing?
It's amazing, but Creamy...
Please, let's just stay a few minutes. This place is something new after all. I mean, this could be our chance of finding something important for our research.
Creamy, we'll come here tomorrow.
And what if there's nothing here tomorrow?
What do you mean, nothing? You think it will disappear?
No, but...
Wait. Hush. You hear that?
What?
It seems we're not alone here.
Huh?
Stay by my side.
Oh, come on, Astra. There's no pony besides us. Come on.
Here, let's hide.
What?
Sister,
What on
What
earth?
are they doing here?
what are we gonna do?
Oh, my. I don't know.
Can you crouch?
Hush now and stay by my side.
Oh, there are a lot of them.
Creamy, be quiet.
What on earth?
Leves Golden! Ah!
What on earth is that? Whoa. Timberwolves? Timberwolves! Oh wow, the models for... Oh, the fire effects are really good. The fire effects are really good. And the sound effects is really good too. Like as you... Okay, that one was spazzing. I'm not sure if that was intended. Whoa!
Golden!
That was... Whoa, that's really good. That's really cool. Yeah, I like how the sound just changes from the different perspectives in
Golden!
the headphones. How it's not just coming through both. It differs between the headphones depending on which angle that you turned in the game. That's really good.
What have we done? Why did they leave?
You're asking me? Oh, well, we scared them.
I don't think
Timberwolves.
so.
Those were really good Timberwolf
Something's not
models.
right.
But what if we meet them again?
I don't think we will.
Are you sure?
I hope so. I had never seen such creatures.
Oh, you hope then.
Creamy, let's go.
So you don't think we'll see them again, do you?
Ugh! For star's sake! Follow me, Creamy!
Where are we going?
To the cave.
So we will wait here?
Yes. I guess we should stay here for a while.
We should stay here in this creepy, probably even more dangerous place than in the forest?
Don't put it like that. It's you who wanted to stay here.
I actually wanted to stay near the glowing rocks.
We will go there in an hour. Let's hide here for some time.
Why doesn't Star Swirl contact you? In such situations, he's usually worried like a cow.
Worried like a cow?
Yes.
Like a cow.
Don't pick on my words. He's just worried.
Oh, I don't know. I don't feel his energy at all. This place is protected somehow.
It keeps magic energy out?
Probably.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
We need to be safe.
Hey, wait, what are you... Astra, what have you done? Now we're trapped.
We are not, darling. I'm able to clear it later.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I hope you are. Now we have to stay in this place. This dark, scary place.
It's not scary. What are you talking about?
It is.
Is it? I'm here with you, remember? And when we are together, we can withstand anything, remember?
Yeah, Dad said that once.
Yes. Let's go, sister.
Okay, that was really good. I gotta say, that was really good. Okay, it's only alpha, so animations are all screwed up, fighting is screwed up, cinematics are screwed up, everything is kind of screwed up. Okay, but everything is going to be fixed. Okay. Coming in January to your PC and Mac. So it's out. Sweet! Okay. Now, there are other links over here. There's Prologue Beta. Okay, Ambient. Okay, there are a few other videos with this over here on the side. Okay, now, from a perspective here, one second, I'll show you something else over here. Now, from a perspective, okay, there's something else over here. Okay, there's a couple of other videos over here that, like, recommendations that I need to check out. Okay, now, I know that this is very late to the process. I mean, this was the alpha, and so, the things that I noticed, obviously, now, this is the alpha. I did notice a few clipping issues. For some reason, I cannot get... Why aren't you playing?! Do I really have to drop it down to 480 in order for it to actually do jack? That sucks! My connection sucks! Anyway, now of course, there are a few little issues with this alpha. With, like, some clipping, like the characters sort of gliding straight over top of the rock features. The hair and the clothing is mostly stiff. It doesn't really flow. The characters' mouths don't exactly change completely, like with different expressions, like and I did notice some clipping with, like, the clothing and with the characters' heads. But that aside, I do like the voice acting. I really do like the voice acting, and I do think it's good. And I really like the atmospheric shots that they did with the character models, and it really does add an ambient effect to it. Now, like I said, at first glance, of course, and I'm sure many others thought that, I thought this was Luna and Celestia whenever they were younger, but it isn't them. It isn't them. And I can understand why that they did that like that, you know, to avoid an actual C&D so that the game could actually be, hopefully, actually finished. And so, now, the gameplay mechanic with the exploration, I like how that you can walk and how that you can run. And I like how fast you can run, because I've seen games before where a character can run, and it's just like, I'm running, hoo-hoo. And it's more or less like they're jogging, and I don't like that. I like how you can really move fast whenever you run. And so I really like that. And then the shadows with the characters were good. The shadow effects were good. And like I said, the character models are cute. I've never seen the character models like this before, ever. And so they are cute. They are very unique. And like I said, the voice acting is good. Like I thought it was, like I said, I thought it was Luna and Celestia at first, and so I thought, okay, you know, voice actors to sound like the characters whenever they were younger, but but it isn't them, and so it makes it a lot more understandable that it doesn't exactly sound like Luna and Celestia might would have whenever they were younger. Now, apart from those issues, like I said, like I mentioned earlier, there are some aspects about this mini actually that really shine for this. First off, like I said, I do really like the character models. The character models are really good. They really capture the characters. Now, of course, like I said, there were some clipping issues with the hair and the clothing, and the mouth movements didn't really, like, it didn't match up 100% of the time, and it didn't exactly show um, how that the it didn't exactly show how that the excuse me, it didn't exactly show how that the like different facial expressions, but the character models themselves, like I said, are still good, and they did do a really good job with like the characters' heads like tilting and like looking up at each other, and then they actually, I mean, and the characters' walking cycles were also good, as well as the characters run, as well as the characters' running cycles, and also like their attire. Um, I also like the character's attire as well. It does have like a sort of old or vintage feel to it. Um, it really does look good. And I like how they also added the snow effects on them to give it like a worn, used feel to it. And like I said, the background, the landscape is just amazing. And obviously, the landscape is not an open world style like Skyrim or Fallout. It's open in that it definitely gives you a sense of an open world, but it is straightforward as there are select areas where you can go. A comparison to this is like Tomb Raider. Uh, Tomb Raider, I think it was 20. What was it? 20. Uh, 2013's Tomb Raider, I think it was maybe. Pardon me. Like the world felt open, but and there was enough of the world to explore, but it was straightforward and with the areas where you could go. This is very similar. Like it doesn't give you the full force to actually explore. There are limitations, but there's enough of it open to that it does give you a good sense of explorability, and that's good. And like I said, it would be too much, I believe, if the world was mostly open. And so I think there's just enough of it here. It's not too closed off, but it's not like way open either. I think it's a really good blend. Plus, the lighting effects, the depth perception, the shadows, um, and like the graphics for the world are really beautiful. Like they are really gorgeous. It really is beautiful. And I also really like the music. It's nice and soft, it's smooth, it's soothing, it's relaxing, it's calming, but it can also build up tension too. And so I really like the music that they went with. It's really beautiful, and so far I love the soundtrack to it as well. And the battle mechanics are also interesting. I noticed that whenever you're using magic, how you have a meter over on the lower left. Obviously, that indicates like concentration, and you can see it like it begins to get redder the closer to empty that it goes. And I assume that whenever you reach that limit, you lose concentration, and it has to build. Like you can't do any magic, and it has to build. It has to build back up. Um, and so that some people I know would call that a limitation, but it is understandable because you're playing with younger characters here, and so they're not as magically. I mean, like their magical prowess isn't as adept as it would be for like older alicorns and unicorns, and so who can do who can do more powerful spells for longer periods. And so here they're still learning, and so it is understandable with that meter. And so I'm actually glad that they put that in there, because it does put a bit of a limitation. That way you can't do magic completely 100% like full on all the time. Now, like I said, I think it's interesting that it implements different magical abilities into this, and that you just basically you have to choose, or figure out rather, what abilities that you can use at different times. Now, I assume there's possibly some sort of manual or digital manual, or like a little doc, like a doc that you can read, which tell you which abilities that you have, and so you basically just figure out which one that you need at the appropriate times, which I think is interesting. Like, the game isn't telling you, it isn't holding your hand and telling you which, what you need to do. It's letting you figure things out for yourself, and I think that's good. I think it's good because it actually lets you think and plan. And like I said, I really like how the world itself is designed, and the constant snowfall is really beautiful. And the music, like I said, is just spectacular. And again, the battle, like the explosions, the fire is really well done. It's really well done. And I really love the Timberwolf models. Like, they really look ominous, they look scary, and they definitely look frightening. Like, they definitely look like a major threat. And and then how that you can actually fight them is also really good. I like that. I like that it doesn't just limit your magical abilities, that you're able to actually fight back. You're able to actually fight back against them. And so I do like that it's actually letting you be able to defend yourself. And I'm unsure what happens if you get hit. I didn't see that, but then again, it doesn't plan on you, like, you're not supposed to get hit, so that's completely understandable. Now, like I said, the fire effects, the explosions, is really good, and I also really like how the music itself changes in that situation. And the explosion's also a little bit loud, and like I said, the fire effects are really good, and I also like how that it also seems to, how with the different things that you do, like whenever you're using magic, the shading effects changes, and the magic and the fire lights up the area around where they go, and it does cast really good shadows, and I really like that. I really like how that it does that. And like I said, there was one clipping motion with one of the Timberwolves, and I'm not sure if that was intentional, or if that was a minor glitch. If not, like, I gotta say, the clipping, or like the glitched Timberwolf over on the right, at that one particular moment, even if that is, like, if that's a glitch, I kind of believe that that should be left in there, like, not as a glitch, but programmed, because it gives it more of a feel, like more of a dark and ominous feel. Like, without that, you feel like it's just more natural that that you wandered into Timberwolf territory, and so now they're trying to protect their turf. But with that particular glitch, it makes it look like somebody is actually controlling them, that maybe these Timberwolves are not real Timberwolves, but are maybe created by magic. Maybe someone is either trying to drive you out of the area, or someone is trying to drive you into a specific area. And so, like, I'm not opposed whatsoever to that, like, glitch, because like I said, it gives, that one little glitch gives a different feeling, and it can change the mood and the tone just like that. And then, like I said, I like how the explosions and the magic, how whenever you turn the character, how that you can hear it go into the different headphones. And it's not just coming all around you. Like, if you turn to the right and the explosion happens to the right, you can hear it through the right headphone. I really like that effect. It does add a lot more depth to that. And I also really like the limitations with the visibility here. It makes it feel more real, like you're limited with how far that you can actually see, and so it kind of makes it a bit more scared. Like, whenever you're trying to chase after your little sister, like, I was wondering what's going to happen, like, what are you going to see? And then I also like the story that they're building up here, that it's been winter for a long time, and they're not sure why. Land, which is normally sunny and warm, it's not. And Star Swirl the Bearded hasn't been able to contact, like, the older sister here could not detect any sense from him. And so it's weird. And so there is definitely, like, I love the build up for that. Like, they didn't throw it all at you. They didn't just throw everything at you. Like, it was little subtle parts here and there scattered throughout the prologue. And so, like, it didn't just, like, give you the entire opening. Well, this is going down. Crap's about to go down. It is going down. This is what's going on. This is what you need to do. I like how they didn't do that. How they didn't just dump everything on you in one go. That it's subtle and it comes in bits and pieces. And it makes it more understandable because at this point these characters already know this. And so to have everything dumped at you at once, it's like, well, these characters already know all this, but here you're having to relearn it all over again. And so it's understandable that they did it that way, and I'm also really glad that they did. And then, like I said, with the particular, like with the story, I really like how that they are doing the story here and how they're building that up. And I'm really curious as to what further, like any further mechanics or things that I'm really curious as to what the final thing looks like. Now, of course, this is the alpha build, so there are some technical bugs and glitches and such, which has been acknowledged. And so, like I said, I'm really curious as to what they will do with these effects as things progress with the game. And like I said, the music, the game, like the music, the game world, the character models, the voice acting, the battle mechanics, it all looks really good. And another thing that I was also talking about was the character interactions. I'm really glad that they had the characters interact with each other as you're walking through the forest. How I mean, I really like how they didn't just leave it silent, and they actually had the characters communicating with each other. I really like that. It made it feel more natural. It made it feel a lot. It made it feel a lot more realistic. Like it was, like like we know there are some games out there where you have a buddy or a companion or like a partner, and throughout the whole game, like whenever you're traveling, you both are just mostly silent, and you're thinking, "Wow, this is a great icebreaker, isn't it?" Just sitting and saying nothing. And it can get annoying because you're like, yo, you're two people, talk. Hello, you have a mouth, you have vocal cords, use them. And so I'm really glad that they did this and they actually had the characters interact with each other in a normal way. And I really love how that they did that. And I love how that they had like even a little moment, like even little moments of fun where you can actually have a snowball fight. I I really love that as well because it does add, like, it's comedy, like it's comedy and it's fun and it's heartwarming. It's things like that, like with the particular setting that is supposed to be going on. Like there's an unknown situation that could be devastating, could be really dangerous, and they're managing to keep each other's spirits up with those little sisterly moments right there. And that is understandable, that is completely true. And like trying to keep each other's spirits up whenever something is going on, whenever you're going through something. And it's really true, and I'm really happy that they did that with those interactions because it does make it feel more natural, it does make it feel more real and and believable. And there was also little subtle things put into this, of course, like the mention of a stallion that this older sister was talking to. And it makes you wonder, um, does she have a crush on him? Or could he be somehow related to what is going on, and they just don't know it? Um, and so there are little things that are mentioned, like kind of foreshadowing, basically, which are foreshadowed for the future, for what happens. And now, of course, this is completely different. Like I really, at first, like I said, I honestly thought these were character models, like for younger versions of Celestia and Haluna, but it isn't them. I thought it was, but it isn't. But their names are completely different. which is a good thing, because hopefully by changing the names and setting up a different story, hopefully there's a chance that the game can avoid a C&D. We've seen other games before that was supposed to be really fantastic get C&D because they used like properties of the characters from the show. And so by doing like your own variation, by creating your own work in your own style, and doing something like that, I think there's hopefully a real, and especially if you change it, like for animation, it's simpler because it's just an animation. But with this right here, this is an actual game that you can release to many people that can actually download it and play it. And so, you know, this is I think it's larger in terms of, it's definitely larger in terms of that because you have that, like, you're actually developing a game, and so we've seen other games have the plug pulled before, which was highly unfortunate. But I'm really hoping that this one was scheduled to be released in January. Now, this is my first of hearing of this game. There are other videos over on the side. Ambient White, gameplay video number 1, Ambient Prologue Beta Preview 2, Prologue Out of the Maze and Finding the Princess Luna, Ambient Prologue Young Princess Celestia, This New Wonderful World, or This New Wonderful World, This New Wonderful, and these are by a couple of these, 2 of these are on the same channel, a little bit different. The other 2 are on a different channel, and that's Russian, so I cannot pronounce that. I apologize for that. But like I said, I'm really curious as to how this is really going to look, and how that it's going to look whenever it's finished. And it really does look good. It really does, like, I mean, like I said, there are some issues, minor issues, but for the most part, I'm really excited for this. And this came out back in 2015, so I don't know if they meant January of 2016 that this was supposed to release, or maybe January of this year. Pardon me. I haven't heard anybody or seen anybody doing anything with this, like doing any gameplay of this. Not that I'm aware of. I could be completely wrong with that. Okay, there is a Let's Play over here on the side, so this might be out now. If this is fully released, I would love to be able to play this. Okay, there's an update for it. I'm really curious. I really hope that they can continue to make this, that this does fully release, because, and like I said, I'm really curious as to how this looks, and what the final version of this will look like, because I know that I mean, it really does look gorgeous, and there are a lot of really wonderful aspects about this, and the story, the atmosphere, it just really makes me curious, and like really curious, and really want to play it. Unfortunately, I doubt I could play this on my laptop. I would love to. I really would love to. But if this is actually out, I will definitely try to play it. But yeah, those are my thoughts with this game. Well, with this alpha so far. And like I said, I will definitely check to see if it's actually fully out yet. Okay, so the game doesn't appear to be completely out yet. On the website, which was this was posted August 11th, 2016. Okay, reading about it, I'm very late to this. The prologue, has actually been canceled, and the prologue is not the actual thing that they're doing now. Now it's just called Ambient White, which is like the first episode. And so there is gameplay footage so far of this over here, which basically they've remaking some of the assets and different things with this game, showing off. They're going to be changing some of the assets, like changing the character models, the story. It got a lot more. It's got more serious, and it's like looks supposedly different. Now there is another video, which was released October 20th, 2016, and this is the gameplay video. And this is the advancements from the things that have developed a year since. And so if you want you guys to want me to check that out and give my thoughts on that, please let me know in the comments below. I really do want to check this out and see how far it's come since then. So again, please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you guys again for joining me. And again, I'm really happy to the team that is working on this game. So far, with the alpha, it looked great, and I'm really looking forward to checking out Ambient White to see what that looks like. So again, to the team that's working on this, thank you guys. It really looks fantastic so far. Like with this right here alone, I will be checking out how the white video looks. I will definitely be checking that out and seeing how things have changed, and give my thoughts on that. So again, thank you, and I really appreciate all the work and effort that you guys are putting into it. And again, also to you guys for watching. Thank you guys again for joining me. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.